Live from the rinks in Hart Park, New York, the Stony Brook University Seawolves take on the number 2 ranked team, University Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines, in an ACHA matchup. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Andy Mignani, glad you could join us this evening. Well, after sweeping a 2-game series against the NYU Violets last weekend, the Seawolves will certainly be facing a much tougher opponent in the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines. They are in town for a 2-game series. If you remember back to last year, the Seawolves hosted the number 1 team at the time, Adrian College, and wound up with a split, surprising Adrian in that first game with a 3-2 win, and then coming back to earth in the second game, losing 7-0. This weekend will certainly be a test for the Seawolves to see how well they can compete against the second-best team in the nation. The number 2 ranked Wolverines play out of the Wolverine Hoosier Atlantic Conference, or WAC for short, and the 17th ranked Seawolves play out of the Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League, or the ESCHL. The Wolverines are a perfect 6-0 in the ACHA, and the Seawolves are 8-4. Let's take a look at the players to watch in tonight's game. So we're going to take a look first over on the Wolverine side of the ice. And I've got my trusty, our number 1 tech support guy, Trevor's with us tonight, so hopefully we might be able to zoom in on some of the players as we call their names out and talk a little bit about them. So first up is number 24, and that's going to be Will Brock. In 6 games, he's got 6 goals, 13 assists for 19 points, 6 penalty minutes, and he has a game winner. Next up, number 7, Justin Dunn. In 6 games, 4 goals, 13 assists, 17 points, 2 power play goals, 2 penalty minutes, and a game winner. Next up, number 91, Tyler Grote. 6 games, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. He's got a shorthanded goal, 2 minutes in penalties. And last up on their top scorers for their team, number 15, Kevin Beckard. And Beckard is in 6 games, 7 goals, 5 assists for 12 points, 2 power play goals, and 2 minutes in penalties. In goal tonight for Michigan will be number 34, Thomas Proudlock. And Proudlock in 5 games is a perfect 5-0. He's got a 1.4 goals against. He's got 1 shutout. He's given up a total of 7 goals, and his save percentage is a healthy .935. Next up, the backup, actually it's 34 is Proudlock. Number 35 is the backup, that's Jordan Gilbert. And Gilbert's played 1 game. He's 1-0. He's got a 3.0 goals against average. He has given up 3 goals, and he is a .813 save percentage. So that's the tale of the tape as far as Michigan's concerned. Their starting lineup will be number 7, Justin Dunn, centering. 15 on right wing, Kevin Beckard. Number 9 on left wing, Mike Hodgson. On left defense, number 57, Kyle Schnettler. On number 6 on right defense, Troy Saunders. And in net, as the aforementioned, number 34, Thomas Proudlock. As far as the Seawolves are concerned, newcomer this year, Nick Belger. In 12 games, Belger's got 13 goals, 9 assists, 22 points, 2 power play goals, 6 minutes in penalties, and he's ranked 31st in the league nationally in scoring. Next up for the Seawolves is their defenseman, number 5, Kyle Hoon. In 12 games, Kyle has 7 goals, 10 assists for 17 points. He has a shorthanded goal, 2 minutes in penalties, and 2 game winners. Next up is going to be number 91, Dustin Ronaldo. Ronaldo, newcomer to the Seawolves, in 11 games, 7 goals, 9 assists for 16 points. 2 power play goals, 6 minutes in penalties, and he has a game winner as well. Finally is number 88, Joe Slevin. In 11 games, Slevin's got 5 goals, 11 assists, 16 points, 2 power play goals, 8 minutes in penalties. In net tonight for the Seawolves will be number 72, Richard Shipman. Shipman is in 8 games. He's 5-2, 2.88 goals against. He has a shutout. He's given up 22 goals, and he has a .914 save percentage. Backing him up will be number 70, Rob Lockwood. Lockwood in 5 games is 2-1. He has a 2.64 goals against. He's given up 9 goals and a .922 save percentage. It's the tale of the tape of the 2 teams that you're going to be watching tonight. And just to go over a little bit about the team records in more detail, The Seawolves in 12 games have 8 wins, 2 losses, an overtime loss, and a shootout loss. They've scored 64 goals for and given up 33. So they score about 5.3 a game and they give up 2.75. At home, the Seawolves are 5-0 with a 1 shootout loss. They've scored 36 and they've given up 10. So they basically score 6 goals a game and they give up just under 2. When they're away, they're 3-2, again with an overtime loss, and they've scored 28 goals for, 23 against, for a 4.67 goals for and a 3.83 against. So it's very, very tight on the road. Expect tonight to be a real tough game for the Seawolves. They are, again, there's a lot of newcomers on this team. They're starting to gel now. The teams they should be beating, they are beating. Other teams that maybe have a little bit more depth, they are struggling with against. And tonight, with my conversation with Chris Garofalo, it was plain and simple that this is going to be a look-see to see what he really has when it comes time to nationals, to see whether or not they're going to have what they have right now to compete, or there's going to be more recruiting need to be done in January. Let's talk a little bit about the record for University of Michigan-Dearborn. Overall, they've only had 6 games played on the schedule, and they have 6 wins. So they're doing quite well. They have 45 goals for, 10 goals against. So they score about 7.5 goals a game, and they only give up 1.67. So I would say defensively they're pretty well coached, and offensively they know how to put the puck in the net. That's what that tells me. And then home, they're 3-0, and on the road they're 3-0. On home, they score 30 and only have given up 3. So that's 10 goals on average per game at home, and they give up 1 goal. So that's an amazing percentage. Away, they're 3-0. They've scored 15. They've given up 7. A little bit closer, but still 5-4 and only 2.3 against. Let's bring in our color commentator for tonight and also our production manager, Trevor.
How's it going, Andy?
Good.
Well, I think this is going to be the game that decides whether or not Stony Brook is going to be able to go the distance this season. One of these big benchmark games. Adrian was a big benchmark for them last year. Being able to split with them at home was a huge milestone for a team that, we'll be honest, we didn't think would even make the national tournament at the time.
Exactly.
They had a rough weekend down in Liberty. They lost 2 big division games.
First time in 7 years.
And not only that, it wasn't pretty. It was downright ugly. The only saving grace at the end of the game was the prayer at the end of the game signaling the end of what was an absolute onslaught of Liberty goals.
Yeah, and the conversation I had with both Coach Garofalo and Coach Bromstead basically was that second game got out of hand very, very quick. Before they know it, they were down by 4 goals. And you can't mount a comeback against a team like Liberty that, when you're that far down, because they're
a very strong, well-coached, centered team.
Right, and
I was watching them play down there, and we got to catch some of the games on the broadcasts on the ESPN, on the Watch ESPN, which is fantastic. And the team just stayed centered. And Stony Brook, if they want to be successful, they got to keep that eye of the storm mentality. They got to focus on what's in front of them and not get caught up in the wind around them.
Right.
And it's very easy to down there. It's a much stronger atmosphere down there than it is in any other rink in the ACHA, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a tougher arena to play in, but Stony Brook's got to find a way.
And what Coach Garofalo told me, that one thing that Liberty did very well this year is they played their system. And when the players buy into the system and everybody's playing it, that's the road to success.
Absolutely, and I think you saw some great adaptation on the Liberty squad from Game 1 to Game 2. They had Stony Brook's number every single time. And I think if Stony Brook wants to be successful in 2-game series against teams, adaptation has to be part of the strategy.
Yeah, and again, you go up and down this Michigan roster, and you're probably looking at the average size player at 6 foot. And if you go up and down the Stony Brook roster, you see the average size player is about 5'9". And the weight difference and the size difference, it has advantages one side and the other.
Of course.
In my pregame conversation with the coach for the Seawolves tonight, it was based how are you going to strategize? What are you going to do to get around the size and the stretch and the reach when those sticks get into passing lanes? How are you going to do that? They have a strategy, They're going to try to use their speed to get through the neutral zone. They're going to try to do certain things that maybe in the past they could have done but didn't, but need to do it tonight because they're not going to be able to break through a size team like this unless they use certain techniques and their speed.
That is absolutely correct, Andy. And definitely one of the things that Stony Brook will need to do is they'll need to look at what Michigan is bringing to the play here in their breakouts, in their neutral zone play, in their offensive zone break-ins, and work to anticipate where those pucks are going to be to give themselves as much of a leg up as possible. Because there are some ways to make up for size differences and weight differences, but when you're talking about an average height difference of 3 inches and probably an average weight difference of probably upwards of 15, 20 pounds, that stacks up pretty quick if you've got a short line out there going up against one of their biggest.
Yeah, absolutely. So tonight, we'll just go through the starting lineups real quick, and then we'll take our intermission break here. The Seawolves will start number 26, Nate Chukrin, who will be centering Devin Palmieri, number 71, and number 61, Kevin Murphy on wing, along with Palmieri. On defense, number 22, Brandon Pepe, and Mike Kowicki, number 23. In net will be number 72, Richard Shipman. For University of Michigan-Dearborn, it'll be Justin Dunn centering number 9, Mike Hodges, and Hodgson, and number 15, Kevin Beckard. And on defense, number 57, Kyle Schnettner, and number 6, Troy Sanders. In net, Thomas Proudlock, number 34. So, folks, we're going to take our intermission break, and we'll be back for the start of the game. Thanks for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, folks. We're just moments away from the start of the game. Teams are on the ice, and we'll have the starting starting lineup announcements coming very shortly. We'll dim the lights here and we'll bring the Seawolves on in grand fanfare. We'll watch with great anticipation, right, Trev? Yeah. Yeah, you know, sometimes you have to change everything, including the music, you know. Led by the goaltender of tonight's game, Richard Shipman. As Jim Maritano gives that old Seawolves announcement. And we'll be kicking it down to Jim in just a second, folks. So anyway, just so you know, Stony Brook is wearing white with red trim. When the lights come on, you'll see that. It's skating from right to left on the screen. And the University of Michigan in a fabulous blue and yellow. They seem to be well aware of their color schemes, that's for sure. Yeah. So listen, we're going to kick it down to Jim Maritano, and he's going to give us tonight's starting lineups. And then we'll take a short, quick break, and then we'll be ready to go. Take it away, Jim.
This evening's D1 matchup between the University of Michigan-Dearborn and the Stony Brook Seawolves. Here now the starting lineups. For Michigan, number 6, Troy Saunders. Justin Dunn. Michael Hodgson. Kevin Beshar. Number 57, Kyle Schnettler. Number 34, Thomas Tarlock. And now the starting lineup for your Stony Brook Seawolves. Number 23, Brendan
Folks, I think we're going to have someone sing the Star Spangled Banner this time, so we'll stick around for that.
As the national anthem is sung this evening by Shayna Marie.
What's so proudly we hail, and the twilights
Johnson. Number 15, Kevin Betchard. Number 57, Kyle Schnettler on defense. And number 6, Troy Sanders, his defensive partner. In net, number 34, Thomas Proudluck for the Seawolves. Number 26, Nate Chuckran, centering number 61, Kevin Murphy, and his wing partner, number 71, Devin Palmieri on defense. Number 22, Brandon Pepe, his defensive partner, number 23, Mike Kowicki. In net, number 72, Richard Shipman. All right, our lead official tonight is Brian Roth. Brian Roth is our referee for tonight. Nick Cahill is our other linesman, and Skrenek is our other linesman. Shrenka. All right, here we go. Face off. And banged into the Michigan zone. Picked up by Schnettler. Over to Saunders, who sends it in, and that quickly 2-on-1 in. Shot right on goal. Save.
Right into the breadbasket of Shipman there. He saw it all the way.
Yeah. Justin Dunn wasted no time there. Breaking in and getting that shot. Don't expect Michigan to be coming out flat here. Face off to the left of Shipman. Stony Brook. That's the second shot, saved by Shipman. They're going to put those shots on goal. They outshot one team by 70 shots in one game.
It's a good way to put yourself in a good position to win.
Expect to see a lot of shots tonight from the Michigan squad. So Seawolves got to settle down, get their puck up the ice, make some plays. The puck is chipped in off the rafters. That'll come back out into the neutral zone. And Michigan and Seawolves will change up.
Well, right away, I think Stony Brook a little bit caught off pace here. Michigan bringing in a lot of intensity here to start off the game.
Their number one line against Stony Brook's second line. So now Riccardi's out there with his line with Belcher and Ronaldo. That's the Seawolves' number one line this year so far. Let's see how they hold up here. Back out to the neutral zone. Taps back, and we'll get the lineup, the players for Michigan for you in a second. Richards is on the ice. Stony Brook battling behind the net with the puck. This is Belcher through the late pass, trying to find Riccardi. Riccardi back up to the point, kept in by Kasha. Kasha fakes, now will shoot. Stick save by Proudlock. And Seawolves getting a little bit of pressure with this line, and the Michigan squad will change up. Seawolves will stay with what they have out there right now.
Well, obviously a mismatch there. Number 1 against number 2 for Michigan against Stony Brook. The number 1 against Michigan's number 2. Could be an interesting set of mind games here being played by the coaching staffs on both sides.
They need to definitely. Coach Garofalo definitely needs to know this because you got to take advantage whenever you can. So he keeps this line out there. They had a little bit of pressure. Let's see what else they can try to muster up, but they can't get caught out there too long. This is Ronaldo now behind the net. He'll lose it. That's Brock with the puck. He'll come up and he'll get hit on the wall by Belcher. And Belcher Seawolves will start to change up. But they can't change now because right now the puck is in their zone. This is Grote. Grote makes a spin move. Back up to the wall to the top. And good timing there by Peck to come on and take that puck away. Yoon will get this out, and he'll carry. Ronaldo will go off. Kasha will go off. Here comes Yoon. Yoon break it in, trying to get a pass over to Slevin. Broke it up.
I think he got a piece of that there, but it just went off to the side.
All right, back out to the neutral zone. Shabbat, who played his first game last week, is on with Peck and Slevin. And on defense, you got Heffernan and Hickey. Notice what Michigan does. They keep their two forwards high, very high in the central, in the neutral ice area.
Neutral zone.
Yeah, in the neutral zone to help them break out. And they're confident enough that their three back can do the job. Now, this is Slevin. Slevin will get it off the wall, get it out. And he'll go for a change low with Peck, and they'll come right back out with Crockett. Now, Crockett is got Neverkosi, who's back in the lineup for the Seawolves. And Jack coming back after injury. Crockett has been having a heck of a season this year for the Seawolves, along with O'Brien, who's playing the wing tonight. Pepe and Kowicki back out there on defense. And Pepe will get it in the neutral zone. Oh, off the stick. Good stick. And a good defensive play there on by the offensive player on Kowicki, totally playing the body versus playing the puck and getting away with it, not as an interference, but just doing enough to make it work. Back into the Michigan zone, chasing after it is Schnettler. Schnittler's out there right now. We paired with, that's 42, I believe. Yes, it's 42. That's Cunningham. Now this puck gets popped out to the neutral zone and banged back in by the Seawolves. Michigan will recover and head out. This is Becker coming in over the line, and good poke check. That was Palmero using his reach and forcing Michigan to go back out. Now they shoot it back in. Shipman will just bang it around the wall, but Becker is right there for Michigan. And he's being watched by Chuckran. Chuckran hits him into the wall. Back to the point, just Cunningham. And a turnaround shot did not get through from Hodgson. The battle on the near wall. And back down into the Stony Brook zone. Chuckran, this is the line, this is the matchup from that first shot. There's a chance for the Seawolves. They break through as a Michigan player lost his footing. He'll turn and shoot. Oh, and a good stick save, good stick block. Oh, and then through the legs. And Michigan will turn around and come back the other way. Seawolves had a great opportunity there. Golden chance to try to take advantage and unable to convert. Those are the plays you have to make. Off the wall. Here comes Murphy on the off wing. Murphy, stick checked. Off the puck by McLaren. And Michigan out with the puck. Through the neutral zone comes McLaren with speed. And he'll hoist it over the stick of Johnson, and Seawolves will pick it back up. Kasha will send it down. Kasha sends it hard. Nick Belger chasing after it. No icing. Nice job by Ronaldo to beat that puck, to negate that icing. Now back out to the neutral zone. You will just shoot it back in, and Seawolves will touch back up.
Fast-paced play here in the first few minutes. Shots on goal so far, 3-2 with Michigan leading.
Seawolves got to do a little bit better on that gap there. That zone gapping needs to be a little better. That puck was shot out very, very weakly, and there was nobody there. All right, Seawolves control behind their net. Yoon will high it off the net, off the wall, and out. Picked up by Schnettler. Schnettler holds, looking for a partner, but he vacated him. Now he's being chased down by Slevin. Slevin does a good job, and the puck is dropped off. Back down to the neutral zone. Back across to Schnettler. Schnettler will just try to make a fast pass speed to Saunders, but it's back on a Seawolf stick. And Seawolves now trying to break in. Slevin was hanging on the blue. And now coming in is Shabbat, and he tries to get that puck, but it's bounced off him and off someone on the bench. So faceoff will be inside the Michigan zone.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this this golden opportunity here from the Seawolves.
Watch the stick check here. The stick check is it. His stick, that
the
reach.
Stick was right in the pass.
You have to do a saucer pass there.
The sauce was not on, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, face off to the left of Proudlock. And it's won by the Seawolves. And a chance at a shot and a save by Proudlock. I think it was Neverkosi who got that shot off. Pinching in is Crockett, keeping that puck in back out to the neutral zone. Pepe will pick it up. Seawolves will recover. And Pepe will take it all the way back as he's being chased. Now he'll shoot it back around. Get it to Crockett. Crockett will get it over to Kowicki, up the wall to O'Brien, who's in the skates. This is a type of game where you can't take those passes in the feet. You got to have them on the stick.
Right. That's you're just lining yourself up to get hit big.
It's too quick of a game, and players are on you so fast. And look at that turnover. Just can't turn that puck over like that, because that's just you can't do that against a team like Michigan. You can't.
The great anticipation there.
Yeah, you have to be.
Playoff.
Again, just firing that puck out aimlessly is, not what you want to see there. You want passes being made. Oh, there's a fortuitous off the glove. A very fortuitous opportunity there, and good save by Shipman. Shipman's in the game, which is good. He's seeing the puck, and he's making the saves.
Cedric's got to get it clear here to get some changes here on some of these players here. They're going to try to go for the wholesale change. O'Brien.
Kowicki's here, and he's going to keep an eye on Ayers. Oh, nice feed. Nice feed.
And you notice this, the Wolverines are coming through the neutral zone. They're going through the sides. They're dipping straight to the middle. Almost every play, they're breaking into the Stony Brook zone through the middle of the ice.
Penetrating the middle, right? Not doing the sides, right down the middle. And Ames made a beautiful pass, and Brock did not see it. It was almost on his stick. That's how good of a pass it was. And that shot from the point, the save by Shipman. He saw it all the way and gobbled it up.
That's one of the things we said earlier about adaptation is what is Stony Brook going to do later on in this game to try to break that play up or anticipate, pick those passes off as they come through.
Right. Face-off won by the Seawolves and then hoisted out to the neutral zone. It's picked up by Larkinen. Larkinen gets it to LaForest, and he sends it in. All the way around the wall, picked up by the Seawolves, but a pass not off the mark. Again, that timing play, oh man, that play was very close. Just enabled to touch. Seawolves just got to start making some better plays with the puck, Trev. I feel that they're just rushing things and not, they're just letting this game get to them a little bit more than it should.
Well, that's one thing for sure. The Michigan team's bringing a very high speed of pace to this game, and Stony Brook's having a little bit of difficulty keeping up on some of these line combinations.
Oh, that's the one that hoisted over the top of the net. Right now, that was by Spiegel, and it didn't miss by much. Good play that's the play you want to make there.
Palmieri with a great counter hit there on LaForest.
Now Palmieri breaking in, and he knocks his guy down. That's a big boy. That's Troy Saunders, man. That's 6'1", 215. Oh, nice play. Kasha's got to be careful on those plays because
he had a man back, so I think he made the right play there.
Yeah, he did. But
challenge it.
Thank God he had a guy, because if not, that was going to be.
Look at that, 2 guys on making the play out to the neutral zone.
Good play by Kasha. Here comes Ronaldo, but Belger off sides.
Not so fast.
Yeah, we're down 11:20 to go. Seems like the clock has been stuck on 11:20.
No, we're at 11:20.
All right, 11:20.
That's right. That didn't break yet.
All right, face-off in a neutral zone. Cahill will drop it for Riccardi and Dalton. Puck all the way into the Michigan zone. Riccardi in on the forecheck. Belger in on the forecheck as well. Puck off the stick of Saunders. Now there's a shot. Didn't get through. Belger almost had another one. He turns and fires. That's blocked. Yoon will send it down. And back behind the net is Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to get it to.
Ooh.
Oh, Kasha took that shot off the. I don't know where he took it off the hand.
His face.
Off the face. Walking in is Belger on the backhander, and a save by Prodluck. Kasha took that one off the side of the face or somewhere. Riccardi now in with Belger.
He's going to go get off the ice now. He's trying to get some medical attention, but he looks
nice
okay.
Play by Belger over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo widens, fires a save. Actually, shot was blocked. Good play by Riccardi. Good, strong play by the captain. I'd like to see this line is really giving it all. This is two shifts in a row by the number one Stony Brook line, actually doing pretty well. And now Michigan breaks in on the backhander, and a shot and a save by Shipman as
Hume with a great defensive play there to force him outside.
Little late getting back, but got back, and that's the point. He got back.
This could be a 3-on-2. Nope, we're going for change.
Belger is out with Slevin, and he'll just get it to the net and kick to the corner by Prodluck. Seawolves, Belger's coming off for a change. The Seawolves are out with Shavat, Slevin, and now we have a whistle.
Too many men on the ice is going to be the call here. And this one might be a little close, but we'll take a quick look at that one more time here to see if we can see any foul play here.
Those are the penalties that are going to kill you, because you just can't take a penalty like that. And now Belger will have to serve it because he was
just a little late there.
He was the last one coming off, so
just a little late.
Seawolves are going to have to defend the power play now. Too many men at the 9:47 mark. Face off to the right of Shipman. Kawicki. And Kawicki has it, and he will fire it and get it out to the neutral zone. That's a high stick. That'll go all the way down. So we'll have a high stick face-off down in the Michigan zone. 1:47 to go in the face-off will be to the left of Prodluck. Crockett on with Palmieri, Pepe, and Kawicki. Seawolves will send one in, two at the blue line. And had an opportunity to get that puck back in the zone on the flood pass, but Michigan controls the puck. Back up to the point. That's Dunn. Dunn across to Schnettler. Schnettler gets it down to Grote. Grote back to Schnettler. Schnettler, his pass off the mark. Did not cover by Brock. Kowicki gets it off the wall. Tried to get it clear, but couldn't. Back out in the slot area. Shot blocked down by Crockett. How many times this year has Crockett done that? Oh, nice little move. Nice little move. Check. But right out in front, all alone, loose puck. And the net off the moorings. Oh, and he shoots the puck in the net. That should be a penalty, man. I'll tell you right now, that's unsportsmanlike what he did there. That's totally unsportsmanlike. That should be a 2-minute penalty for that.
Well, by the book, you're right, but in this league, you never know what you're going to get out there.
I'll tell you, you know what?
I think we're going to see.
Don't come walking near my net. I'll tell you right now.
We're going to see 2 penalties go up on the board here, though. For sure.
I mean,
at least one.
Not for nothing, Justin Dunn, but you know what? The whistle blew. We don't shoot pucks in nets when whistle blows. We don't do that here.
Roth here, not seeing enough of a reason.
That's called Bush League. Face
Roth
off.
Not seeing enough of a reason to call any penalties here. So
face off in the Seawolf zone to the left of Shipman. Riccardi on the draw with Pepe. With Kowicki, actually in Crockett. Michigan's got 47 to go in the man advantage. Seawolves guilty of a too many men on the ice penalty. Hopefully one they're not going to regret. Back to the point. That's Cunningham. He just risked a shot, did not get through. Back out and past Cunningham and into the Michigan zone. Seawolves will change up. And this... Nice job. Good job by Ronaldo getting that puck out. Seawolves putting some kind of pressure on in the neutral zone, trying to slow Michigan down.
7 seconds to go.
Puck's controlled by Spiegel. And that shot gloved down by Shipman, who saw that shot all the way with the big body Saunders in front.
And that's a successful penalty kill for the Seawolves.
Oh, yeah, now you got to hope for that you didn't lose too much momentum. That's the key. Seawolves will come back out now with their first line for tonight. That's Chuckrin's line, along with Palmieri, Murphy. And this time you got a net off the mooring again. So
they got to put some water on that or freeze it down. They're getting a little silly down there.
Yeah, it's been kind of a problem all season with that.
It's been a problem in this rink for we've been doing this I've been doing this for 9 years now.
Yeah,
it's been a problem season after season.
All right, face off to the left of Shipman.
Deal with it.
Chuckrin on the draw. Seawolves do come away with it, but back out into the neutral zone. Controlled by McLaren. Send it across. Big hit by McLaren. Chuckrin on McLaren.
McLaren took that one from Chuckrin.
Palmieri trying to get up there. Loose puck off the leg of Chuckrin.
The hits are really coming now.
Close ice feed, center ice feed now. Murphy back to Palmieri. Palmieri turns it, brings it back to Murphy, but off his stick. Controlled by the Wolverines in neutral ice, picked up by Murphy. Murphy will just try to backhand it in as they will start their change and come out with Slevin, Peck, and a lot of chipping. You see what they do? They just chip the pucks. They're just defensemen is sending the puck up, chipping it, getting in.
As I said, you're
getting in the zone.
And
this is the kind of the strategy that I thought the Seawolves would try to adapt to, because they have to try to figure out a way to break the size barrier, and you do that by chipping deep and chasing.
Well, you try to win on your speed game, but sometimes you don't want to do that. As a little bit of yard sale down there.
Yeah. Slevin's stick was knocked off his hand by blocking that shot. Now all the way into the Seawolves zone. This might be an icing, maybe not. Picked up by Pepe. Pepe's hit by two guys. And that pass is out of the zone by Peck. But again, some of these Seawolf lines are not, they're just not connecting yet.
Not connecting, but also I got to say that they're getting some opportunities, and that's good to see. And while Michigan has had their fair share of opportunities and their fair share of the shots.
And that's going to be an icing. Shabbat did not get the red line when he sent it in. And, the frustration level that's going to happen is because one extra step, right?
That's absolutely right.
And there was nobody challenging him at that point of attack. So you get that step, you make that throw, and then you're good. Face off to the right of Shipman. And the Seawolves are stuck in between a line change right now. Well, Belger's out there for the next line, but he's still out there with... Belger will get it, and his pass is off the skate. Right on goal, get that save by Shipman and get that line change.
Shipman wisely seeing the necessity there to stop the play there, get the whistle, so Stony Brook can finish up that change.
On the faceoff will be Nichols for Michigan, Riccardi for the Seawolves. Riccardi wins it, but the hustle of Nichols got to the puck. Back out into the neutral zone, picked off. Back in the Seawolves zone. Yoon will set up behind the net, watching 2-4 checkers. Up to Belger. Belger through the neutral zone to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's pulled off the puck, but Riccardi picks up and dumps in. Riccardi chases after it and goes after the puck. Back out in front. Oh, just out of the reach of Ronaldo. Kasha will shoot it deeper, and they battle on the near wall. Back out. Michigan will head up through the neutral zone. On the backhand is Grote, and he scores. Kasha unable to keep up with the speed of Grote, and Michigan takes the 1-0 lead on the goal by Tyler Grote.
See if we can take a quick look at this one here.
Yeah, just a seam pass straight up the middle. Kasha, he was the last man, as they say, and unfortunately, that was a speed game. And that was a race he was not going to win. All right, Seawolves dump it in. On the 14th shot, Michigan take a 1-0 lead.
That's just a sign of how dominant they've been in the period and getting shots on goal and keeping the pressure up on the Seawolves.
Yeah, absolutely. Seawolves have to take shots. They got to get puck possession. They have to get zone time. They have to figure out ways to do this against teams like Michigan, because that's what Michigan's doing to them. Heffernan has to maintain gap control there.
But he's got to respect the 3-on-2 opportunity as well.
But
he made the smart move.
But he's not the last man there. The last man is the other defenseman. I think Heffernan needs to keep that puck in, and the other defenseman needs to fall back. And here goes Michigan again. Good save by Shipman. Shipman is playing good. He's seeing the puck.
I definitely agree with you on that. But Stony Brook also, defenseman, respecting the speed of the Michigan team.
That's for sure.
They don't want to leave themselves in a 3-on-1 opportunity.
Yeah.
You make a bad pinch opportunity, you could see yourself down 2-0 real fast.
That's true. That is true. It's how you see it. So maybe they just want to be safe, and that's the way they want to play, and that's fine. But you got to try to keep pucks alive in the offensive zone when you can, or otherwise you lose opportunities to score.
That's true, but you got to take the right chances when you're only down 1.
All right, Pepe behind the net. Checked by 2 Michigan Wolverines now. Picked up by Kowicki. He'll bang it off the wall, just out of the reach of Murphy. And back out in front. Oh, giveaway by the goaltender. Seawolves still do recapture. Palmieri in the corner sends it back around. Actually was trying to go up to the point. Right now the Seawolves just having a little bit of problems with the passing game. Need to get that rectified. Back up to the wall. Kowicki will control it and sends it across to Palmieri. Palmieri's got some room. Palmieri should shoot, and he does, and it gobbled up by Proudlock. That's what you got to do. You're Devin Palmieri. You got a good shot. You're going to shoot the puck. Your other forward is going to the net. Anytime a rebound, you try to bang it in. Face off to the left of Proudlock. Seawolves come back out with Slevin, Peck, and Shabbat. This line needs to start producing here. Kasha and Yoon on this. This is where I think they scored the goal on the last. Might have been this line that was out there. I'm not positive, but all right, Slevin able to win the draw. Kasha at the point. Kasha Sends it down low. Tries to find Shabbat. Picked up by Simon down to get it to Peck. But those sticks are in the passing lane, and Sewell's got to be aware of that.
Look at that step up there.
Now, so Yoon picked an opportunity to step up there. I don't know if that was really the best time to step up because it wasn't like he was getting to the puck.
Well, he did. He made a play on it.
Yeah, but
So
I'm just saying it wasn't on his stick. He got to it, right?
Well, it got there. That's the important part.
That is the important part. He got there. And there's a loose puck now. Someone lost a glove. Back to the point. Good stick by Yoon. And that's the point. See that, Yoon? That's the gap control I'm talking about. You're able to step up, get the puck back in, allow that forecheck some more opportunity. But those easy outs are not good.
The Kasha there, anticipating the passer, gets a stick in the passing lane.
Yeah, there's a good home run feed over to Slevin. Slevin go button hook up, trying to find Shabbat. Shabbat's stick was up in the air. Could not deflect the puck.
I think that's going to be how Stony Brook scores. If they can get a bit of a lazy opportunity off of a Dearborn player, it's very possible.
This is Grote, who has the team's goal.
Nice saucer pass up to the point there.
Yep. Seawolves need to keep coming with some more gumph here. They're just in their defensive zone. There needs to be more of an effort here because it's almost like watching a power play. Good hit by Captain Riccardi. Kasha's trying to get there, try to get it up to Belger. Belger just weakly sends it up to Ronaldo, and it's sent back. Kasha will send a cross-ice feed to Heffernan. Heffernan, we've got to get that blue line, red line, and fire it in.
Oh, that went out of play. That went off a Michigan player's glove, right off the bench.
Yeah, well, our referee did not see it. This is Grote. Grote with a move around Heffernan, and Heffernan with a nice stick. See what happens? Michigan, they just keep skating. So the one stick check that he just made, Spiegel, he was able to actually follow his play and pick the puck up.
Yeah.
And that's all about just you got to keep skating.
That's offside.
Yep, that's an offsides play.
At exactly 1 minute to go.
All right, down to the last minute of the first period. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines playing against the Stony Brook University Seawolves in an ACHA Division I matchup. That puck in the neutral zone skids past O'Brien. Picked up by Schnettler. Schnettler then loses it. It's picked up by Crockett. 3-on-2 coming in. Crockett will send it. Blocker save by Pradlock. And that puck deflects off of Kowicki into the scorekeeper's box.
Dangerously close to the PA announcer.
All right, face-off in the neutral zone.
37.4 to go in this one.
Seawolves win it and fire it in. Pradlock will hold it behind the net. Aims to get it. Sends it around the wall. Kowicki pinches. Ooh. Oh, nice opportunity. Nurikosi trying to find Crockett, but his pass off the mark. Pepe with a nice hit on the wall. And does use that stick reach to try to help him out.
Down there.
Through the neutral zone with the puck. Seawolves come. And Nurikosi sends it back in.
They'll just turn it over,
touch up.
That'll do for the first period.
All right, and that's the end of the first period with the score. The University of Michigan-Dearborn 1, Stony Brook Seawolves nothing. Shots on goal through the first period, 14 for Michigan and 8 for Stony Brook. We're going to take our first intermission break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. But before we go, all right, folks, we're going to take our break. We'll be back. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Everyone, we're just moments away before the start of the second period. We didn't have a lot going on that period other than just one goal and a penalty. Trev, what do we have? Yeah, again, I'm wondering if, and then that second opportunity through the legs, unfortunately, for Kyle Palmieri. And here's the goal, right? Yeah, he did everything you're supposed to do. Used his body to shield the defender, able to keep the puck on his stick. Goaltender unable to poke it because he was too far away to poke. And he sniped it past him with a little bit of a little reach, and Shipman unable to get his leg. Actually, Shipman did get his leg there, but I think the power of Groch's stick powered that puck past it. All right, we'll see what Coach Garofalo had to say to his team in between periods, and we'll see what adjustments they'll make. And we'll start out with Chuckrin on the draw, and he'll be going up against number 7, Dunn, as these two lines match up again. Face-off, center ice, won by Michigan, picked up by Schnetter. And Schnettler with the puck, and he sends it because Michigan has had great success in the neutral zone. They're able to keep doing that play. And they stack up their two forwards in center ice, and that was puck given away here by Michigan. And yeah, yep, back to the point to Kawicki. Kawicki sends it across, but again, out of the zone. Yeah, I mean, and again, that's just not typical of what Mike Kawicki will do. Yeah, and again, the team needs to just settle down and play their game. And sent back into the Seawolves zone, picked up by Kawicki behind the net. He'll forward it back around. Pepe will try to get there, but again, you can't wait to get to the pucks. You got to get there. And it will be icing on the Seawolves. Yeah. And Michigan trying to pull a late change, but Roth says no, sends him back on the bench. Yeah. All right, Pepe will try to get to Murphy up the wall. Murphy, his pass out did not get out and shot back in by Richards. Now back out to neutral zone. Richards will try to get there and poked in by Chuckran. Deeper as Chuckran's line will begin to change. This puck is fired across, kept in by Yoon. Nice play by Yoon. Walks in, shoots, save by Proudlock. Yeah, Yoon. Yeah, absolutely. You know, Yoon has been a tremendous asset for the Seawolves this year. Belger picked off, but now Seawolves trying to get that forecheck going. Kasha will send it back in, fire it all the way in. Seawolves touch up, go back in. Aims to get it for Michigan, but Kasha pitches in. Kasha walks in, fires a shot, and it was saved by Proudlock. Not from the best angle there. He did have Riccardi in the slot area. This puck is still loose behind the net. And Ames now will try to fire it out. Gets past Kasha. Chasing after it is Yoon, and he's got company. This is Grote, who has the goal. Gets it over to Brock. Brock fires back across. And that shot did not go near the net, but it was more like a pass maybe try to get a tip. Picked up by Grote. And Grote sends it back in behind the net. Back out in front. Grote's there for number 2 in the game. And I don't know who was watching him or what, but that's just how it's done, folks. And Grote's got his second of the game, and it was just simply a pass from behind the net. And nobody covering him. So Slevin and Ronaldo don't pick him up. As Ronaldo's covering the defense, Slevin had a chance to get to Brock, but that would have been a mismatch anyway there, size-wise. But they capitalize and make it 2-0. And now this shot weakly got deflected. Shipman had to be sharp to make that save. This puck just fires right out, right back into the Seawolves zone. Hickey will go back to get it. And he's being watched right away. Heffernan not able to do much with that puck right now. It's just the forecheck now is overwhelming the Seawolves a little bit here. And they'll try to get out. Here comes Shavat. It's 2-on-2, but he's got some room. And he'll send a shot, and it's stick to the corner by Prodluck. Very easy shot. Back to the... Peck gets crushed into the wall. Seawolves got to know they're going to get hit, so it's better off just make the play anyway. Because if you make a bad play and get hit, what's the sense, right, Trev? Look at that. Look at that. Heffernan tried to bang it off the glass, and it bounced backwards. All right, Seawolves trying to get some kind of momentum here. And got a high stick. Will be face-off back inside the Michigan zone. And that is their top scoring line as well. If we look at the scorers, it's Brock Dunn, Tyler Grote, and Kevin Becker. Those are the guys that put the puck in the net the most. There's a shot, and whizzed high over the glove of Prodluck. Back to O'Brien. Bryan tries to get it across to Neverkosi. Neverkosi unable to get to it first, so it's icing. Michigan controls the puck in the Seawolves zone. Grote back on the forecheck and able to get it down and out get it on goal. Actually, no, not on goal. It's very close. I thought it hit the goaltender's pad, but maybe it didn't. Yeah. So technically, that's got to be a face-off in a neutral zone, I would think. No. Yeah. Center ice face-off. Roth calls center ice face-off, and that's where it'll be. Yeah, well, it happens. All right, center ice face-off. Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves. Yoon and Kasha on defense. O'Brien and Neverkosi on the wings. Brock on the faceoff for Michigan. Neverkosi had it and he got dumped. Now Neverkosi picks it back up. It skates in. He's got O'Brien on the wing and he can't control the pass. Neverkosi doing the job out there. Now the puck squirts out. And they're trying to. Yoon. Now Yoon was checked off the puck, and again, he's trying his best to get the puck into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone, but it's hard to beat. You beat one player, you beat two. You're not going to beat three, but Yoon does a good job here, gets it to Crockett. Crockett walks in, no-look shot, and it just deflected, didn't really got to the goaltender. credit Michigan. They are doing a great job getting the 6. And there's a real and again that's just what's going on in this game. You know, the Seawolves got to pick their heads up and see what's going on here. That's Chuckman. That pass was coming to him. I don't know why he turned around. I mean, he clearly saw that pass was coming to him. Now, Palmieri will pick up and he'll just dump cross corner and go and get that change. Yep. He'll pin his man to the wall and try to come up with that loose puck. He's got no support, though. Now Chucklin is in there, and he's using his size, try to win a puck battle. Murphy now comes in, and he'll pick up the puck. This is good. This is great for the Seawolves right here. Shanahan's first shift. His shot, oh, wow, that was deflected and almost went in. So Michigan's just going to dump it all the way down to get the puck out of harm's way. And good shift here by the Seawolves finally. I mean, you're starting to see some gump, you know. I mean, it's going to take some hitting. It's going to take some effort. You know, you're playing a very good team. You can't get weak. Yeah. Two big guys coming together on the same team, yeah. Face off to the right of Proudluck. Pepe walks in, trying to get it to Belger on a tap. And the puck gobbled up by Proudlock. Ames trying to get Pepe to go with a little extra there, but Pepe was having none of it. Michigan will change that lineup and come back with a different line. The Seawolves will come back with what they had out there, which is Belger, Riccardi, and Ronaldo. Pepe and Kowicki now on D. Belger will turn, tries to get a shot on a backhand, but it was a pass out to Kowicki at the point. Kowicki will just send it down low and trying to get a deflection out in front, which he did. Loose puck by Belger, picks it up. Belger controls. Belger looking, then loses it. Coming down on right wing, that's 64, that's Barlow. He'll control. Seawolves are just too slow getting to these bodies. They need to be on these guys. Take the initiative. And here they come, right? And Seawolves will get out. This is Riccardi to Belger. 4-on-2. They got numbers. Pepe going to the net. Oh, he had Ronaldo, but he could not get his stick out. On the near wall, back behind the net. Ronaldo back out in front, trying to find Riccardi. Good idea, good plays, but bodies are not there. Ronaldo, good job controlling that puck. Taking those body shots, controlling that puck. Good to drive the net, turns around, wraparound shot. Almost. Seawolves finally bringing some pressure, and now feeling it. Will control the puck here. This is a good shift for the Seawolves. They should start making their line change. Kowicki keeps it in. Keeping that puck in the zone, they can make a line change. Now they got to try to keep that forecheck pressure on. And that puck is hoisted out. And it'll go all the way down. It should be an icing. Oh, they waved it off. Oh, Slevin gets the home run pass. And this one is going to go wide. No icing. Well, they didn't call that one. Seawolves back-to-back shifts, actually, for the first time in the game where they really put on some great pressure. And on a giveaway here. And Shipman in the right place at the right time makes the save on the errant pass. As Dunn came in and picked it off. Great anticipation. And again, that's the other thing too, is they are goading Seawolves into those plays. They're just goading them. They know they're going to make that pass. They just wait and then they anticipate and they go. Yep, face off to the right of Shipman. Slevin on the draw. And Hune will get it around the wall to Peck. Peck lost it. Got to control the puck on the wall, otherwise you can't get out of the zone. Seawolves trying to get out. Shavat's pass bounced off a skate all the way down into the zone. Seawolves can get some pressure here. Charlie Peck was just elbowed. This is going to go all the way down, and this should be an icing as well. Yep. Face-off will be back inside the Michigan zone. To the right of Proudlock. Yeah, we're down to that moment. Right now, it's still a 2-0 game, but Seawolves coming with some pressure. Kosher at the point. Sends it deep. Didn't have a shot. Back to the point now, over his stick. He could not hold it in. Kosher will get it over to Yoon. Yoon will just bank it off the wall. Schnettler will send it back over across to Saunders. Back into the Seawolves zone. Yoon will fire it all high off the glass. Knocked down. Back out in front off the skate of Hodgson. A battle in the near wall, picked up by Crockett as he comes back around. Picked up by Navrakosi, just a backhander in the neutral zone. Seawolves got to do, that Crockett's doing that all game. He's on the puck. You know, he's not waiting. He's anticipating better than most, and that could have been an interference play right there.
Absolutely could have been, but
yeah.
Again, I think the critical plays are the only ones that are going to be called today.
Ones that are goal stores, stopping a goal, yeah. Face off to the right of Proudluck, and as both teams change up, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Stony Brook comes out with Riccardi, Ronaldo, and Belger. On the draw for Michigan was Brock.
Look at the speed.
This is Grote, who already has the 2 goals for Michigan. And there's right out in front, loose puck. And the net's off the moorings, and they'll have to freeze it and then do a face-off. Again, Shipman is hanging in there, making some good saves. Riccardi against Nichols on the draw. And Stony Brook wins it. This is Belger. Belger's backhand pass for Ronaldo goes through the stick of Luukkonen. Seawolves control. Belger back across to Ronaldo. Ronaldo will try to walk to the net. Fires it high over the top. Kowicki will just send it down the wall. He's got Ronaldo behind the net. Ronaldo back to Belger. Belger couldn't control. Back up to Pepe. Pepe, nice move. Sends a wrist shot. Deflected by Ronaldo over the top of the net. Picked up by Grote. Grote sends a pass. Oh, it is coming in. Kowicki was unable to stay with his man. He just made one little loop move. Now Brock and
Pepe
had a little coup d'etat there.
That was very smart, though. The coming down on the opportunity there. Stony Brook defenseman forces the Michigan player out to the side, giving him a limited opportunity to shoot the puck on net.
Yep.
Giving Shipman as much of an opportunity to make the save as possible. So that's exactly how you write it up, folks.
Face off to the left of Shipman. All right, Murphy. Palmieri now dumps in and chases after it. Proudlock shoots it up the wall. Good play by Hickey to shoot that puck back in and negate that 2-on-1 possibility. This is done. Back to the point to Schnettler. Schnettler looks. That's cross-ice feed. Trying to get it to Dunn was deflected. Hickey. Heffernan trying to slow this Michigan rush down here. Good job by Heffernan. Got to take that hit. Got to make that hit. Get that puck out. Tapped in by the Michigan player. Done, and they'll change up.
Murphy looking to go deep.
Hickey able to get it to Chukrin, and Chukrin will fire it in. They'll just change up. They spent that whole shift in their zone. Murphy, good body check to win that puck battle. Peck now in on it. Back up to Yoon. Yoon will try the shot, and it's deflected off skates back into the Seawolves zone.
I want to see he was looking in the slot there for the deflection opportunity. Not so much a direct shot.
Seawolves have to be able to break this 1-2 too. I mean, they're almost like setting up a trap.
Oh yeah, this is a trap situation here, and
yeah,
unfortunately,
You know, again, you need a hoist, not a shot.
Yeah.
That was a shot. You need a hoist. If you're going to shoot that puck, you got to shoot it on goal.
This is a great rink to do a trap in, especially the south rink that we're in tonight, as it has a lower ceiling. So you can't get those hoist plays up. You can't get the puck too high. You'll hit the rafters, face off in your zone. You ice the puck, face off in your zone.
Right.
So there's a lot of it's a big catch-22.
You have to chip.
Situation.
You got to chip, and you got to get someone in the neutral zone.
So what you really need is that fluttering puck.
Exactly
situation.
right, Trev. That's what you need. Michigan wins the draw, but the Seawolves come away with the puck, and then Kasha, unable to get it out, cross-ice feed goes awry and picked up by Peck. Peck will send it up to Slevin. Slevin, again, I think the Seawolves here just need to ramp their speed up a little bit more. I mean, I have not seen the speed game that the Seawolves normally have. And if they pick their speed game up just a tad, you'll see a difference.
Well,
this is Kasha.
Does that gear exist?
It does. I've seen it. It does. I think the fear factor here is what's playing in.
You betcha, with big hits being thrown like that one just there.
But you have to pay that back with a hit too. You can't just let that not happen. You know.
That's all part of the game, though. Checking is part of the game, and if you can't take the hits, you got to get out off the ice.
Right. Exactly right.
But the players got to keep their arms down. And seeing a lot of the Michigan hits, the arms are coming up. That's something they got to watch out for, because eventually the refs are going to have enough.
And we got to
bring
away. Slevin, he walks in, he shoots, and a blocker save. And that was a golden opportunity by the Seawolves. And Slevin, again, is one of those players with that speed, and they take advantage of that. And that's what you got to see a lot more of in this game. Whatever's left, Seawolves need to figure that out and get more of that going.
It just goes to show the Michigan team here is not infallible. That's probably the second or third golden opportunity the Seawolves have not been able to capitalize on.
Exactly. Seawolves, this line is tired. You could tell Shipman's got to try to get a face-off, or they need to get the puck out and get it clear. They're out there too long. Michigan's starting to change up on this line now. Pepe's got to do the right thing here. Just get it out. Not able to get it deeper. Got to get it deep, get a line change. And Nevercozy picks it up. Nevercozy shot, blocked. Pepe's on it. But Pepe's got to get off. There's a backhander by the captain. And it was blocked to the corner on the near wall. Seawolves change up on the forecheck is Riccardi. Effort in, keeping an eye on Betchard. That puck's given away. It's picked up by Riccardi. Tries to get a pass to Peck. Peck is now on this line with and that puck's off the rafters. It'll be in the face-off in the neutral zone. So there's a change in the lines now. They put Ronaldo, Riccardi, and Peck together. I don't know if Belger is going to be on another line, or he's taking a shift off, or he's don't really know. We'll see. But I think the coaches are making decisions now that they need to make.
Sometimes they're hard because you're shortening your bench. You're trying to create opportunities to get on the board.
Yeah, you have to.
And you might even see Michigan take out some of their weaker lines in an effort to tighten up defensively as well.
It's only a 2-0 game. I mean,
that's nothing in this league.
And you hear the communication. You can hear the communication on the team, on the Michigan team. There's loads of communication, you know, and that's what you're hearing. I mean,
you can definitely tell that in somebody who's watched a lot of ACHA, junior level hockey. You have teams that communicate well and teams that don't. The ones that do typically end up on top more times than not.
Yeah, I agree.
But the other side of that, too, is knowing where your guys are, and sometimes you don't need that. But that's a product of having a good system.
And Shipman's going to hold it and take the face-off because That
I think
line again.
That's a good move by him. That's good. That's noticing the team isn't being able to do anything. You got a good clean change off, get a fresh set of legs
They got
out there.
stuck in that. They literally got stuck that whole shift in that zone, and that's not good because that was the Seabrook. Well, you can't say it's their number one line because Belger was not on that line. Face off to the right of Shipman. Michigan wins it. Michigan's winning a lot of face-offs. So we got a face-off outside now. The net was knocked off the mooring again, which is annoying. So now the face-off will be in the neutral zone as it was knocked off by a Michigan player. Chuckman will take it for the Seawolves. And actually won it and then lost it. Chuckman, his pass is off the mark. But chasing it down is Palmieri, coming in hard. Murphy in on the forecheck as well. Seawolves got to get a bounce here. Straight down the middle comes Dalton. Feet over. That was offsides. Big hit on the wall. That's a payback for Kasha. And that was a good hit on Schnettler.
Sometimes you got to take your lumps. He took a big one on that one.
Yep.
He'll go ahead and readjust his helmet. It'll be fine.
Seawolves win the face-off. Kasha controls it. He gets it to Chuckman. Chuckman coughs it up. Now Chuckman just backhands it out. It's out of the zone. And they fire it back in and touch back up and get back in the zone. Seawolves got to carry that puck out. Trying to find that home run again, but Michigan doesn't have to see it twice to know how to defend it.
That's like throwing into triple coverage. Low percentage chance.
And Seawolves are just, I don't know. Now the puck hits the ref.
That might have been
not a good day at the office.
The trap is in full effect here for Michigan.
Yeah, that's an icing. That should be icing. It was shot from the other side of the red line. Oh, it was tipped?
Maybe it was tipped.
The linesman says it was tipped. Slevin now coming in, but it's off his stick. Slevin still on the puck. Now he loses it.
Seawolves get a vital change there to get a fresh set of legs on the ice. And more importantly, Pepe's out there now.
Pepe lucky. He almost got his pocket picked by Goat, but here comes. Now Slevin has a chance if he can get to this puck.
Two on one, a terrible
with
change
Peck,
here.
and the guy falls down. Oh, he had him. Oh, he had Peck. Oh,
and we have our
penalty.
first actual penalty of the game here. It's going to be too many men on the ice.
No, actually, it was a trip, wasn't it?
No, I saw Brian Roth give the too many men on the ice here, or select a player from the ice.
Yeah. Okay, Slevin had Peck break into the net, and I don't know if he see him, but he was wide open.
We'll take another look here on the instant replay here.
I mean, the Michigan player, that's the second time a Michigan player has lost his footing. I mean, that's a shot. That's a chance you got to take. You got to get that. You got to get that pass across.
They called this too many men on the ice, and not a trip. Or are we getting two penalties here? I think.
Well, there's only one on the board.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
Seawolves on their first power play. Let's see how they do here. Slevin out there with Ronaldo and Riccardi. Kasha with the puck. Over to Riccardi from Slevin. Back to the point to Kasha. Kasha, one-time shot from Ronaldo, and Prodlock knocked the net off the mooring, so the face-off inside the Michigan zone.
Too many men on the ice.
Too many men on the ice.
Not a trip. Not a trip.
How about that?
Just to clarify for the folks at home.
Slevin on the draw for the Seawolves. Back out to Hickey at the point. Hickey on the power play. Kasha sends it to Ronaldo, takes a dump down, and now, no, I don't know what's going on. Oh, they're going to call a penalty.
They're going to call it.
All right. So we're going to have a cross-check on Michigan. The Seawolves will have a 5-on-3 advantage.
And just like that, we go from having 1 penalty and 2 goals in this game to another 2 penalties and what looks like a very full Michigan penalty box with 2 backup goaltenders tagging along inside.
All right, Seawolves trying to talk to each other out there, trying to figure out something to get something going. Michigan comes back with Dunn, Beckert, and Ames. Back to the point to Hickey. He couldn't keep it in. That's a killer. All right, Hickey with the puck now. Settles. Comes in. On the forehand. Fires a shot high off the top of the netting.
I think.
Kasha able to keep it in. Ronaldo back across to Slevin. Slevin controls. Seawolves got to get to the open ice. They got to find open ice here. Back to one-timer shot. Oh! Kasha with the one-timer and the save by Proudluck. .106 to go in the 2-man advantage. Face off to the left of Proudluck. Won by the Seawolves. Hickey over to Kasha. Riccardi being watched by 2 guys, meaning the whole rest of the ice is open. Oh, come on. You can't make this up. I'm sorry, folks. You can't make this up. Seawolves really struggling here tonight. 39 to go in the 2-man advantage. Kasha's going to just fire it all the way down on goal, as that's the end of the period. So we have a 2-man advantage still going on with 33 seconds to go in one penalty and 55 to go in the other. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 23 for the Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines and 15 for the Stony Brook Seawolves. Michigan leads the game 2-0, and they scored 1 in the first period and 1 in the second. The Seawolves will come back in the third with a 2-man advantage and some fresh ice, and hopefully have a chance to get one on the board. Credit Proudluck, though, Trev. He made that really good save on
absolutely.
On Kasha on
Without
that one-time
doubt.
shot. So,
but after 2, it's 2-0 Michigan. The Seawolves will come back to a 33-second 5-on-3, and we'll be back after about 15 short minutes.
All right, folks. We'll be back in a little bit. Thanks.
The winner is Pat S. Pat S is the winner. Congratulations and thanks for coming out and supporting the
And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. We're just moments away from the start of the third period, where the Seawolves will come onto the ice and they'll have a two-man advantage for 33 seconds and then an additional 23 seconds for a 4-on-5. And hopefully try to penetrate Thomas Pradluck, who's been pretty good. Stopped only 15 shots. Not a lot of shots, but
it's not a small number either. It's still it's not a great number, but
yeah.
Perfect through 15 is better than what Stony Brook could say.
Yeah, I mean,
15.
and again, Shipman, unfortunately, the two goals that got past him, some defensive breakdowns in the zone and caused those goals to happen. Again, he can stop what he can see, but sometimes he can't stop what he can't stop. So
that's absolutely right.
So we are going to have a 5-on-3 here for 33 seconds, and then another. If they don't score, they'll have another 23 seconds with another one-man advantage. We had a couple of penalties in that period, couple of another bench minor for too many men on the ice.
So we'll go
Michigan.
through the penalties real quick. A bench minor on the side of Michigan for too many men on the ice. And then Saunders went off the ice just about, 20 seconds later, not even, for a cross-checking down in the defensive zone, trying to defend against Stony Brook.
Yeah, the
goal in the period was from Grote from Brock. And that gives us our third period.
All righty. Here we go, 5-on-3. Stony Brook does not win the faceoff, and
what
Michigan
a set play.
Controls the puck and sends it all the way back down. There's a shot from Dunn, does not get through. Seawolves down to 24 to go on the.
And the ice rink here, it looks like a lake.
Yeah, it did not totally settle here. Ronaldo back to the point. He's got Pepe and Kasha together. Pepe shoots right on. Pradluck saw it all the way. Maybe not the best kind of shot to take there, but he had Kasha in the circle on the dot where Kasha has scored before. Kasha's got a big shot. You want to make sure you can get a puck to him and he can one-time it. McCarty on the draw again. And loses it. Knocked down by Pepe. Good job. Crossover to Kasha. Kasha, look, shoot, wrist shot. Blocker save. Down to 1 second on the 5-on-3 and not able to do it. Now we're down to the last 19 seconds, and the Seawolves not able to do much here. We haven't seen Nick Belger. Oh, there's Belger. He's back on here. This goes all the way down. Belger's going to try to get down there, but the goaltender's going to get to play the puck. Oh, and now he loses it. Now it's past Riccardi because the ice is not settled. It's still kind of wet in some spots. Yoon will get it and dump in. Seawolves unable to do much at all on that 5-on-3. Here's a 2-on-1 now. Shot over the top of the net. And the net off the moorings.
And we'll go outside the zone here as Michigan knocked it off the net. That was Grote knocking it off the net.
Then they should be allowed to change.
So the interesting implication of that rule is they are allowed to change. It's specific to defensive zone situations.
Okay, got
when
it.
the change is restricted.
All right.
But Cahill is going to have a bit of a fun time locating the pegs as that net went flying off the moorings.
And checking the net, make sure everything's good to go. Face off in the neutral zone. Brock for Michigan, Slevin for the Seawolves. Brock wins it. Saunders sends it across to Schnettler. Schnettler pushed off the puck by Slevin, picked up by Yoon. Yoon will just fire it down, but probably not the best play to make here because it's an icing. Seawolves, 17 shots. Michigan 24. Face off to the right of Shipman. Slevin will go against Nichols. Slevin wins it. Yoon will get it back across to Peck. Up through the neutral zone. Knocked down. Good play by Shavat to take the puck away from Saunders. This is Peck on the off wing. Peck sends one, and it's blocker down. Never got through. Hickey. Nice play on Brock. Somebody's stick got hoisted. That was Shavat's stick.
Stony Brook has to look to do a better job against this line here. Try to neutralize any of the opportunities they generate. They're being one of the top lines for Michigan it's imperative. If they want to stay in this game and put something on the net, they got to stop this line.
Yeah. Hickey gets it over to Heffernan. Heffernan would just try to get it out into the neutral zone. Pop back in by Grote, sorry. Crossover back to Heffernan again. Heffernan will try through the neutral zone. He dumps it through. Murphy in on the forecheck. Seawolves are changing up. And this is Grote as he's stopped.
Too many men on the ice.
And we're going to have another too many men on the ice penalty.
What is going on
for Michigan?
Is there some kind of planetary alignment happening tonight, or that is the third too many men on the ice penalty here? This seems like this is the kind of thing you see in like a playoff game at Nationals where you've got
changing lines.
Two low-tier teams that are like the in like the 16 to 20 range. This is their first. All the nerves are active, but these are two top-notch programs. They've been here before.
Yeah, well, this is the second one on Michigan, so Seawolves will get another power play opportunity. Have not been able to convert on any of them so far. Back to the point. Hume will send it down. Schnettler, watched by Palmieri. Palmieri able to come up with it. Murphy tries to get it back to Hume. Hume trying to keep it in, and then it's fired all the way down. Again, Seawolves have to find a way to get the puck to open ice. They're just trying to work right where there's an overload.
Right, in Michigan, you got to give credit to them. They're doing what they need to do.
They overload the ice, so there's got to be a pass, and that's the pass. You make that pass, they'll go back around because they quickly overload. Well, back to the point. Now cross-ice that puck to the guy who's opened. Yeah, that's what you got to do.
So Michigan's playing an aggressive box formation here.
They are. Shipman gets it up to Belger. Belger just gets it across. Now through the neutral zone comes Yoon.
That was a big slash.
Yoon with the puck. Knocked down. Belger tries to get it through, and now Dunn is going to skate out with the puck. He'll turn and eat up some clock. So yeah, you find sometimes the frustration sets in for the Seawolves, and they just,
you shut down and you make a bad play.
Exactly. That's what seems to happen. They need to just keep their head up and just keep going. If the first one doesn't work, try the second one. You got to just keep going. Now, right now, Cautious needs to keep moving.
Stationary players in the neutral zone. Ronaldo's trying to get some movement going there, but Riccardi's going to take it in. Tries to make a play right through.
And again, good shot blocking technique there. Riccardi was able to pick up the rebound, but not squeeze it past him. And that was offside.
That was way offside.
That play was offsides yesterday. So,
and the linesman's just going to have to take the verbal abuse on that one. He missed that one.
Slevin across to Ronaldo. Ronaldo has some room. Who's going to walk in and take the shot.
Puts it wide.
And then gives a big hit. And then the captain knocks down Brock as well. Hickey unable to beat the icing on that play.
I don't even know if they called the icing.
No, they didn't.
I didn't even see an arm up.
Yeah, I think the Michigan player was on him, so they toe-to-toe, so they did not bring the icing.
I didn't even see an arm or a washout.
Kasha trying to find Slevin, but Slevin is covered. Kasha needs to move that puck because right now Michigan is coming back in here. They're doing this with two players.
Well, Stony Brook's trying to extend the ice too. They've got Slevin hanging out at the opposing blue line.
But that's not working because they're just not able to get the pass, or I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just hard to watch. Slevin behind the net. Crockett behind the net. Fevers forecheck by Michigan, and they just keep bringing it. It's just a 2-on-2 battle. That's all it is.
Crockett's going to come away with it, though.
And all he's doing is tying his stick up.
This is a tired Seawolves line out there. Good pin against the
board. But they should be changing.
O'Brien.
If they're tired, they should be changing them now, one at a time. They can do it. They're in the zone.
Michigan's going to start their change. Puck's going to come back to the defenseman.
McLaren, he's got it. There's a little bit of an interference play right there. As, two Seawolves were taken down by one player. That was a great play. That puck does not get through. This one does. Seawolves really need to start getting a change, and I don't understand why they're not doing that.
You're stuck in your defensive zone. You can't change.
Well, O'Brien is standing there. He could skate to the bench, and they could change him.
That would open up the slot, though.
But nobody's over there. I mean, they're just working strong side right now. All right, now they can get a change.
That would open up the passing lane to the defenseman, though.
Now they can get a change. They got to be able to get off the ice, up and down, use some kind of discipline. Here we go. Seawolves at a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Chuckman was off sides. Well, it's been that kind of night, so. Amazingly, it's only a 2-0 game, and
take another look at that. See how close this was. I don't even know if he was off.
I mean, he
really
was right on.
close.
Cahill was right there.
I would hope he got that one.
Yeah. Good play by Mike Kowicki. Good defensive play in the neutral zone. That's another good play by Pepe, stepping up. Seawolves got to close those gaps, doing a good job there. That puck came off the side of the net. Pepe just shoots it around and will skate out, try to get it out. They are relentless.
What a pickoff there. And Palmieri's going to go the other way.
And he'll just hoist one toward the net and it's gobbled up by Proudluck.
And sometimes you got to throw an awkward shot. A weird bounce could happen. At this point, you got to try something.
Absolutely, I agree. Seawolves narrowing the shots down a little bit here. 19-27 right now. All right. Michigan through the neutral zone. Comes Brock with speed. Watched by the captain. Riccardi knocks him off the puck. Seawolves recover. Come up through the neutral zone. This is Ronaldo.
With speed.
He's got Belger coming in. Belger, again, was forced wide instead of cutting to the middle, but he had no room. Again, good defensive positioning by Michigan. Coming to the net, Ronaldo. Wraparound chance. And now we have a
net off the mooring there.
Net off the mooring again, and no change. This is a better shift here by Riccardi, Ronaldo, and Belger. Trying to break through here, trying to get one goal, get one on the board. Oh, and Heffernan didn't even see the puck. It was right next to him. There's a 2-on-1. Oh, what an opportunity there. Going for the hat trick was Grote. He missed. Puck was right there. Picked up by Belger on the off wing. Belger with the backhander. Loose puck behind the net. Riccardi on the puck. Picked up by Belger again. Belger behind the net.
Hooked up in the midsection.
Yeah, no call there. No call. That was Shavat's out there, so they're going to start the line change because they don't want to get stuck out there. Kept in by unable to. Sent back across to Kasha. Kasha will cross dump.
Cedric will complete the change.
And see the goaltender coming out and making the play on that puck. It just helped Michigan get out of their zone much quicker.
Well, a goaltender with confidence in getting out of the net and playing the puck will help you in the long term, especially as you get later in the season to playoffs, nationals, whatever can give you that little bit of an edge.
And that was going to be an icing.
Somehow that was an icing. I thought the center player was ahead of him. I guess not. He's definitely leading him as he was crossing the hash mark, but.
Face off in the Seawolves zone to the right of Shipman. And there's a shot right from the face-off. Hard shot by Becker that was blocked away by Shipman. Yoon will have a chance now. Come out a little bit to the neutral zone. Turn back in. Cross-ice feed off the skates of Shavat. Picked up by Slevin, who'll try to start out.
Slevin avoids a big check there.
Yeah, Belcher tried to get him. He could not. And Slevin just avoided that. Then Belcher tries to throw a big check. There's a potential 3-on-1. That puck is out of the reach. And a shot saved by Shipman. That shot was off the side of the net. Ames controls it back behind the net. Yoon pushes his guy off the puck. And sent back in by Cunningham to open ice.
Michigan goes for a change.
And just firing the puck out to the neutral zone. Cautious, there was a line change happening. He could have held it a little bit longer. Nobody was on him. Yeah, that puck fires in deep.
Michigan
will pick it up.
Not able to really get much going here. They're just kind of shooting the puck in and trying to catch Stony Brook off guard. And Stony Brook offside there. Cahill with the whistle.
Face off in the neutral zone. Dalton will take it for Michigan, and he'll go up against Chuckran. Stony Brook wins it. This is Pepe. Pepe on the off wing, on his off wing. He'll dump in behind the net, picked up by Palmieri. Palmieri spins back, trying to get it back to Pepe. Back to Palmieri. Palmieri with the puck. Murphy now controls behind the net. Back up to the point to Kawicki. Kawicki will send a shot to the net, just kick to the corner. Chuckran knocks his man down, and there was going to be a penalty now on Michigan. Back to the point to Pepe. Pepe's shot deflects to the corner. Seawolves have an extra skater on, but Michigan touches up and will have the call. And it was a hook. It was a good check by Chuckran, and the Michigan player took Chuckran down with him as he was going down. Face-off will be in the Michigan zone. The Seawolves again going back on the power play.
And Saunders back to the box. The only guilty party tonight with, it's our fifth penalty of the night? Sixth penalty. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's our fifth penalty of the night, and 2 of them belong to Saunders. The other 3, bench minors.
All right, face-off to the left of Proudluck. And back out into the Seawolves zone all the way down. Hickey back to get it for the Seawolves. And I'm surprised to see Hickey on the power play. I'm not, but Hickey's a good skater. He's a good puck handler. And getting some reward time with the power play. Hickey back up to Kasha. Cross over to Slevin. Back into the slot to Riccardi. Riccardi's got some space and time, but it's given away, and here comes, who else? Grote. And he swings and he misses. Going for the hat trick.
Set up a nice cross with his shot pattern there.
Yeah, again, Michigan does a lot of baiting. They bait you into making those bad passes. Slevin now controls it. Cross-ice feeds he had Kasha break in there.
Incredible defensive play there.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that shot was going to get off. That was Ames who made that play. That was a great play. He's feeling it too, but yeah, that was a great play. Face off in a neutral zone, 1:02 to go, and the man advantage for the Seawolves. We're running out of time here, 7:45 to go in the third. Michigan wins another face-off, and they will control and fire it all the way down.
Shipman comes out, sets the puck up for Pepe, skates it up the ice.
Pepe has been neutralized a little bit on the power play because he's been watched. He's got a good shot, too. They can't get those shots off. They're so quick to get in the shooting lanes. Belger's pass off the mark, but it's picked up by Yoon, who was in deep. Murphy back up the wall to Pepe, who one-times a shot. Belger will one-time a shot, and that one didn't get through. And Belger got all of that one. Belger able to keep it in.
Pepe almost able to keep it in.
Almost. Sliding body. Down to 13 seconds to go. Stony Brook's got to hurry. Unable to do much here, and that'll do it. Shipman coming out to hold it for Yoon, but Belger gets it up to Yoon, and we're all even up.
He was space. He had the opportunity to skate that a little bit more if he wanted to.
Yep.
Shipman will stop the puck here. Allow Stony Brook to get the full line change here. Get things reset back here with 6:20 to go in the third period. Shots on goal right now with 31-21. Advantage Michigan.
Good crowd down here tonight. Michigan's got a good
great representation
crowd
from the
down here,
Michigan side of things. And a higher than average Stony Brook turnout tonight as well.
Yeah. All right. Folks, just by the way, we didn't mention it, but tomorrow's game is a special time. It's going to be a 1:30 puck drop. So if you're unable to get to the rink down here locally, if you want to watch the game, listen to it, tune in to StonyBrookHockey.com. And 1:30, these two teams will go at it again.
And if it's anything like tonight's game, it's sure to be another wild ride.
Well, I think the Seawolves are going to know what to expect tomorrow. This is Crockett coming in. He's got Nevercozy with him, but unable to get him the puck. This is Grote. Grote cuts wide, cuts back. That puck is handed off. Looking for the deflection in front. The Seawolves come away with the puck. Nevercozy gave it away, and there's a goal. And that's just going to happen when you make plays like that and you don't know what, you see what happens is watch the replay if we pull it up. Just a pass over the middle of the ice, which is like you don't do that. And
yeah, right there, and that's gonna.
And unfortunately, that was a screen by Crockett. Went down to try to block the shot. He missed, and that puck got through. And that goal was scored by Barlow. And I don't even think Shipman saw it.
I think he did. He couldn't react fast enough to it.
Wow, that pass, that shot, that's quick. Seawolves able to get through that shift. And not able to do much of anything else, but it looks like, Michigan needed, all Michigan needed to do was score one goal in each period to pretty much control the game. And Seawolves unable to put anything behind Pradluck, so it's been a frustrating night for the Seawolves for sure.
Definitely Dearborn here coming in, definitely the favorite team. I think a lot of the predictions out here tonight were a much wider margin and a much faster margin of some kind, but
I have some matching minor penalties here done for Michigan and Slevin for the Seawolves.
It looks like we're going to play four aside.
Yep, four aside. 4:49 to go in the game. Faceoff will be inside the Michigan zone.
As much to the chagrin of the Michigan goaltender who shot the puck into the neutral zone, though unfortunately the faceoff will stay there.
All right. Cardi and Ronaldo, along with Ewan and Kasha. Kasha will get it up to Ronaldo. Ronaldo comes in the zone, shoots, and his puck is dribbled to the net after the deflection.
And we'll face it off again.
Yeah, they'll do it. It'll be to the right of Pradluck. And this time it'll be McCarty going against McLaren. McLaren wins it. Saunders behind the net. Barking out something to his team, so that was taken away by Pepe. Pepe's going to have a shot here, and it's knocked down, blocked in front. Michigan, they'll block shots. Puck's turned over, picked up by Ronaldo, now picked up by the captain. Back to the point. To Hickey. Hickey, wrist shot. Oh, deflected just wide. Ronaldo now picks it up. Ronaldo looking it over. Pepe lost his stick. Ronaldo shoots. It was deflected, and I don't think it hit the net.
That last sequence there looking a lot like a Stony Brook power play.
Yeah. Good play by Hickey to take that puck away.
And they could have an odd man rush here.
Yep. Poke check, take away. Oh, too many men on the ice. Peck jumped on the ice. Ronaldo did not get off, and there you go.
He didn't play the puck, though. A bit of a weird call. Usually you would, if the player plays the puck, that's when you make the call. So that's where I think a bit of the argument there from the Stony Brook bench is making is the player made the jump. He's still within the 6 feet grace zone of sorts, but he didn't play the puck. He jumped off the ice.
Yep.
And it looks like 55. That is
O'Brien.
O'Brien will be serving the fourth. Too many men on the ice penalty.
All right. Crockett will come on and take the draw. Yoon and Kasha, who's gotten a lot of ice time tonight. They'll take the draw. Kasha, won by Crockett, and Kasha fires it all the way down. In 35 seconds, it'll be a 5-on-4. Right now, it's a 4-on-3. This is Brock, holds up on the half wall, on the near side. Cross-ice feed right over the middle for the deflection. Off the stick of Beckert and the save by Shipman. Shipman's seen 34 shots. And Michigan changes up. They come back with Dalton. He'll take the draw against Crockett, and he fights and wins it. Cross-ice feed. Back in front. Oh, what a... Almost off the skates of Crockett as he got his stick down and took that cross-ice feed away. Otherwise, that was a backdoor goal.
You're absolutely right. And if Stony Brook's got anything to think about here in this game is that they've had 3 power play opportunities. They didn't capitalize. One of them being a 5-on-3 opportunity, and one where they even had fresh ice to play on it, too.
Yeah, for at least half a minute.
Approximately 35 seconds, if I remember correctly. All right, we're back to 5-on-4.
Schnettler with the puck. Oh, and that one whizzes off the crossbar. This is Brock. Brock controls back to Schnettler. Schnettler with the puck. Back over to Brock. Cross-ice feed on the slot. Score! Beckert with the blast on a one-time shot off the feed. It's 4-0. And Stony Brook is getting schooled here, which is, again, sometimes you have to face teams like this to finally realize where you are, you know, and what you got to work on and what you got to get better at. And I think this is what this game is doing. Besides grinding some salt into the wound a little bit, but it is a learning experience, there's no doubt.
And that's a power play goal here for Michigan. They're 1 for 2 on the power play.
We have somebody going in the box here? I guess so. I guess Grote is being called for a penalty.
Interesting. Maybe some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, yeah.
And the Roth not taking it.
Well, someone has to come off the ice, right?
Yeah, that's going to be Grote. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Probably a taunting-related penalty.
You got too many guys on the end. One guy's got to come off.
Yeah. Coach Garofalo calling for too many men on the ice penalty here to be called against Michigan here. That would be the 5th of the evening. And now Stony Brook taking a full change as they bring the power play unit out on the ice.
Yeah.
Now Stony Brook with one too many men on the ice, and they'll get that fixed up. And we'll finally get to play some hockey again.
All right, Belgium will take the draw here. Michigan wins and sends it in. Seawolves will try again on the power play to see if they can break through. Pepe will carry through the neutral zone. And he'll fire in off the wall. Belger unable to keep it in, and out comes Michigan. Yeah, and that's a big save by Shipman there.
Leads to a 3-on-2 the other way, but Stony Brook misses the puck.
Belger with a cross-ice feed. Pepe can't control it. Off the wall. Ames comes away with it. Back out to the neutral zone. Spiegel. Shot and save. Another save by Shipman. And even on the power play here, the Seawolves just can't seem to do much. I mean, they have an extra man, and they're not, Here comes Belger. Belger makes a move around one guy, and makes a move around another. Out in front, trying to find Ronaldo.
They haven't been able to connect with the man in front all day.
Oh, they finally scored! Belger! It was either Ronaldo or Belger. Looks like they both had their sticks on the puck. But the Seawolves finally break through on the power play and put one past Proudluck. It was looking pretty grim there for a while that it was going to be a shutout, but hey, you broke through and you got one.
And that's just effort there. Ronaldo here gets the puck. He dipsy doodles it and backhands it right up above.
Good for Ronaldo. That was a good backhand, good goal. And the Seawolves finally break through.
It might have taken them 59 minutes or just a little underneath, but at least they're not going to get blanked out tonight by a high-ranked team like Michigan.
Yeah. This will go all the way down. Should be an icing, and it is. So we're down to 49 seconds to go. And again, these two teams will go at it again tomorrow. With a 1:30 puck drop. And then the Seawolves are back again. Let me flip that page over for a second there, Trev. Seawolves are... Next home game will be at the rinks December 1st and 2nd versus Delaware. And the next game for the Wolverines is Tuesday, November 20th versus the third-ranked Adrian College, who they've already played and beat 12-1.
So it looks like a timeout was called here. I don't know which side called it. I would assume Michigan called it.
Yeah. So tomorrow at 1:30, then the next Stony Brook game will be December 1st and 2nd against Delaware. That'll be home. I think Stony Brook may have called the timeout. I'm assuming.
Could be either side here. Both coaches deep in strategy with their players. But without an announcement or an indication from the on-ice officials, we can only make our best educated guess, as it was an icing call. So Michigan might wanting to give out a little bit of a breather to the men on the ice. But I don't think the status of whose timeout it was is relevant at this point in the game with 49 seconds to go. Stony Brook would need nothing short of an absolute miracle. And we're still a few days out from Christmas, so.
Yeah. Stony Brook, they lose the draw, and Kasha will slam it back in all the way around, stopped by Proudluck. Stony Brook right now, they're going to pinch on every opportunity. They're going to take every chance they can. They don't care. Right now, it's trying to get just another goal.
Try to put something in, set the pace for tomorrow, maybe lay a good check. Ronaldo showing some good hands here with the puck, bringing it in, goes around, cycles it up, has Pepe open on the point, passes it over to Kasha, who dumps it deep.
And right now, they need shots. They should be taking shots. Wherever they can get a shot, take one.
Pepe with the puck at the point. Passes it down to Riccardi. Riccardi looks.
And that's
time
it.
expires.
Yeah, and that's it. All right, folks, the game is over. Stony Brook is defeated by the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines by the score of 4-1. Shots on goal for the game, 36 for the Wolverines, 23 for the Seawolves. And we had Stony Brook's goal on a power play, came late in the game. Winning goaltender Proudluck, losing goaltender Shipman. Two teams will shake hands at center ice, and
we'll do it again tomorrow.
Do it again tomorrow.
A lot of bright spots in the game for Stony Brook. In particular, early on, they didn't let Michigan really get up and put up a large amount of goals. 4 goals is well below average for this team.
Right. But we're going to see tomorrow.
You're talking about a team that on home ice puts 10 goals in on average this season.
That's true.
Has outshot opponents to the tune of 70+.
Right. So the Seawolves, again, they're ranked 17th, but at any time they could be 12, 13, 14.
Once you get below, in my opinion, the top 4, I think it's honestly, it's a bit of a toss-up on who's going to win those games.
Yeah,
and you do have some strong teams down there, and teams that are going to rise above the ranks here. As the Seawolves salute the fans remaining in the rink here. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight. Andy, take it away.
All right, Trev. Again, thanks for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We're happy that you were able to watch the game. Tomorrow, tune in at 1:30 and watch these two teams go at it again. On behalf of Trevor and myself, have a great night. Good night.